Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video like up. The winds are shifting in Genoa City. On June 16th, the Newmans take flight, not just on private jets, but into a storm of power struggles, revenge plots, and bitter awakenings. Victor's latest power play sends shockwaves through both family and foe, while his children struggle to find their place in a legacy that keeps mutating with each passing day. But the Newmans aren't the only ones in motion. While they strategize, in luxury boardrooms and whisper in mansion corridors, the Abbotts, the Winters, and the rest of Genoa City prepare for the fallout. This week, alliances will be tested, love will be manipulated, and revenge will rear its seductive head. Buckle up. Victor Newman, flying into the heart of power. Victor Newman isn't just playing chess anymore, he's inventing the board. After blindsiding the business world with a surprise merger deal involving Newmans International, Victor is flying to Paris for a secretive closed-door meeting. But this trip isn't just about expanding Newman Enterprises. It's about legacy, domination, and eliminating loose ends. Whispers suggest he plans to buy out a controlling interest in a shadow company that has ties to one of his former adversaries, possibly Ashland Locke's leftover empire. At the ranch, Nikki worries. She senses Victor's calm is the kind that comes before a storm. When she confronts him, his silence confirms her worst fears. This isn't just business. This is personal. You once told me that family was more important than empire, Nikki says. Sometimes they must be the same thing, Victor replies coldly. Nick and Victoria, siblings struggle in shadows. While Victor is away, his children are circling like satellites, each trying to find their own gravitational pull. Victoria, confident and composed, has secretly contacted Newmans execs, trying to understand what their true role will be after Victor's latest takeover. She's tired of being excluded, and even more tired of being underestimated. But Nick, he's the wild card. He wants out, or so he claims. Yet when Sharon urges him to walk away from the family business, he can't. Too much history. Too many scars. He starts sniffing around Victor's latest deal and uncovers something that stuns him. Victor's deal might bring an old enemy back into play. Nick confronts his father over dinner. You're playing with fire, Dad. You always do. But this time you might burn us all. Victor chuckles. Fire builds as much as it destroys, son. Are you building or running? Nick walks out, but his storm hasn't even started yet. Adam Newman. The lonely chess piece. Meanwhile, Adam continues to operate in the shadows of the Newman Empire. He watches, calculates, and plans a power play of his own. His temporary truce with Victor is just that, temporary. He meets with Audra Charles, who offers a tantalizing proposal. Help her get back into Newman media in exchange for insider info on Newmans and Victor's intentions. Adam's intrigued. Everyone's pretending this family can survive itself, Audra says. But if we work together, we could make sure they don't. Adam knows better than to trust her, but he also knows he can't win alone. At the same time, Sally begins to grow suspicious. Adam's late-night calls and secret meetings are reminding her too much of the man she tried to leave behind. If Adam isn't careful, he might just lose the one person who believes he's worth saving. Summer's secret. Kyle's regrettin'. The Abbott world, Summer is hiding something that could destroy her carefully rebuilt life. After her reconciliation with Kyle, things were finally looking up, until a mysterious text message reminded her of a night she can't fully remember in Chicago. The message reads, "You forgot something. Let's not make this ugly." She deletes it, but we see her hand tremble. Meanwhile, Kyle senses she's distant. When he brings it up, Summer insists she's just tired. But we all know, secrets don't stay buried in Genoa City. Jack notices tension and quietly warns Summer, "You remind me of Phyllis when she's cornered. That's not a compliment." Summer laughs it off, but her smile is forced. Phyllis returns to form, and Trouble Phyllis is back in town and dangerously bored. That never ends well. She's been watching Tucker McCall and Diane Jenkins from a distance, and she doesn't like what she sees. Tucker has gotten too cozy with Jack, and Diane is enjoying her place at Jabot far too much. So what does Phyllis do? She decides to sow chaos. She manipulates a new intern at Jabot into sending confidential documents to a client, who is actually an alias Phyllis created. She plans to leak those files and make it look like Diane is incompetent or worse, a saboteur. Let's see how long Queen Diane holds onto her throne, Phyllis whispers to herself. But someone's watching Phyllis, someone with their own grudge. Could Jeremy Stark be back? Tucker's dangerous gamble Tucker McCall is never truly quiet. Beneath his calm exterior, he's plotting something huge, and it may involve a hostile move toward Chancellor Winters. He meets with a mystery woman in a black trench coat at Society. We don't see her face, but her voice is sharp. If we do this, you owe me everything, Tucker smirks. I'm a man of my word, unlike your ex-husband. He's clearly laying a trap for Devon, or Lily, or both. But what's his true goal? Devon and Abby, cracks in paradise. Abby wants another baby. Devon's not so sure. The conversation seems simple, but it spirals quickly into something deeper. You've been distracted lately, Abby says. Maybe? I'm trying to make sure our family survives the storm that's coming, Devon replies. Their relationship has always been a bit too perfect, which in Genoa City means the cracks are about to show. As Devon gets pulled back into business, wars with Nate and Lily, Abby starts questioning if she's playing second to a career war. Again, Sharon and Chance, friendship or something more. Sharon has always been a quiet observer, but lately, her bond with Chance Chancellor is shifting into something more intimate. A candlelit dinner, a heartfelt confession, a brush of hands. The moment is electric, but then Chelsea walks in. Will this be the start of another love triangle? And will Sharon risk it all, again, for a man still healing from heartbreak? Closing teasers. What to expect next? A jet explodes on the tarmac. But who was on it? Victor receives a warning from a powerful enemy. You're not the king anymore. Victoria makes a shocking offer to Adam. Will blood loyalty matter? Audra records a conversation that could end Nick's career. Summer's secret visitor comes to Genoa City, and she's not alone. Kyle punches someone. And it's not who you'd expect. Final thoughts. The Newmans take flight. June 16th is just the beginning of a new chapter in The Young and the Restless. One filled with jet engines, boardroom wars, broken vows, and daring choices. As the Newmans take flight, one question haunts them all. How high can you soar before the fall?